record. Hello, everyone. My name is Melanie Cordeiro. Thank you so much for being here. I am thrilled to have you here and I appreciate your time and energy to be here. I am here to share some knowledge with you, a little bit of what I've gone through, what I've learned about. I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I'm just gonna share my screen with you real quick. Where are we? Sure. All right. So, welcome. This is high vibrational living. So, this is a slide about transforming your life by starting with what you fuel your body with. I don't know what happened. Sorry. I entered into this new world of nutrition and well-being. I'll tell you a little bit about my story and what we'll be going over today. So today we'll be talking about my story, my why, and our food system, glyphosate, and saving our soil and gut health. And then our program afterwards and some testimonials that we have from people that have embarked on this journey of the superfoods. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I was on a journey about 7 months ago. I quit my job and I moved to Portugal. And for 6 months there, I was really working on mindset. I was really working on switching just the life that I was living. I really wanted to escape the matrix. In a sense of, I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job. I wanted to be kind of free with what I was doing. So I went to Portugal and spent some time there to learn about myself. But I felt like something was missing and I didn't have the knowledge 100% about food and nutrition. I knew I needed to eat healthy. I knew food was important, but growing up, I came from a background of Portuguese food. My mom, my dad, it's none of their fault or anything like that. It's what they're brought into, but I wasn't taught about nutrition or food, and our school systems and our environments don't teach us about this. So I kind of was asking the universe. I said, please send me something, send me a direction to go into, because I just felt like that was my calling. And I connected with a friend of mine called her name's Nicole, and she educated me on so much, and I took it upon myself to learn a lot more on my own. And basically I am here to change my family lineage. So I started to notice a lot about myself. So basically what kind of intrigued me about fixing my food that I was putting into my body was, honestly, as sad as it sounds, it was my acne. I know a lot of people, they decide to start losing weight. They decide to take initiative into their well-being when they're gaining the weight, or when they see the acne on their skin. But for me, like, that was the initial, but now it's become so much more for me. It's not just about the beauty and the looks for me. It was definitely like, I had a weak immunity, and I'm working to build my immunity, build up my gut, because once I started to learn that our gut is the powerhouse of everything that controls our emotions, our sleep, our everyday lives come from our guts. Our gut is our second brain. So I decided to take it upon myself to work on my immunity through my gut and my mental health. Your brain is on the same axis as your gut. So that was a huge thing for me too. I decided to switch, like working on my mindset in Portugal, but didn't realize that my mental health was also linked to my gut health. So that has shifted completely for me. I've been on my journey for 4.5 months now, and I have felt so amazing, super happy and energetic. So I've never felt this way mentally, and just even like clarity, I feel amazing. Another part of my, how do I press next? Oh, there we go. So I guess signs if you have an unhealthy gut. So I didn't know I had an unhealthy gut until I started to notice acne on my skin. But a lot of people don't really link their gut to their mental health, to the reason why they don't have enough sleep or energy, um, stomach pains, bloating, IBS. If you have a food intolerance, you're most likely like it's because your food is being contaminated with a chemical called glyphosate, which I'll get into in the next slide or so. But basically, glyphosate is a chemical that is sprayed on almost all of our food. Over 85% of our food population has this chemical called glyphosate being sprayed on it. So this is what's killing our microbiome, and that's what's making us have allergies to certain foods. And not to mention, there's a lot of foods like dairy that's very acidic for our body. So like people who are like, oh, I'm lactose intolerant. It's like, well, we're not made to have these acidic, like we're not supposed to have dairy in our bodies. So that's why we're intolerant to it. Also, if you have autoimmune diseases, literally everything, your immunity stems from your gut. So if you're eating fake food, frankenfood, you're not giving your gut the nutrients that it needs to thrive. And that's why, like, there's actually been many cases of glyphosate linking to cancer. So this is like linked for so many things. But to go into detail about what glyphosate is a toxic herbicide that is banned in many countries, but it's sprayed on over 80% of our food crops to kill bugs, weeds, and unfortunately the nutrients of the crop, but it also speeds up the time of the food to be grown. So we're living in a world where there's a lot of people in this world. We gotta figure out food somehow, right? So we all need to eat to survive. And once I started to learn about how we can't really get away from glyphosate, it's being sprayed on all of our food almost. And especially because we live in Canada, we get all of our food from Mexico, United States. We get from Costa Rica as well. So the longer that our food is away from its source, the soil, the more that we won't have nutrients in our food anymore. So back in the day, 80 years ago, you used to eat an orange and you'd get the nutrients of the orange. Now, to get the nutrients of one orange, you have to have 8 oranges. So some people started to become aware of this, and that's why people started supplementing like vitamin C or supplements into their life. But then I started to learn about the vitamins that we're buying from the store. They are not serving us. They are full of fillers, sugars, heavy metals, and you're only getting a small percentage of that vitamin into your body. So I was in this, like, learning all this. I'm like, where am I going to get my nutrients from? Where am I going to solve this issue about glyphosate? Because if all my food is being sprayed with this chemical called glyphosate, how am I going to get away from it? How am I going to fix my microbiome in my gut? And how am I going to, help solve my mental health and, that mental clarity that I was looking for? And that's when I came in contact with this company. So the problem with glyphosate, because it's killing the nutrients in the plant, the nutrients of the plant aren't giving nutrients into the soil. So that has left us in a soil crisis now. So unfortunately, in 30 years, if we don't take care of our soil now and fix this soil crisis, we won't have farming soil for us to farm and have crops to eat, which is huge. So this is why I'm so aligned with this company, because only 1% of the world's food population is doing clean, organic, regenerative farming. And Purium, the company that I'm aligned with, is a part of that 1%. So there's nothing sprayed on all our food. They use regenerative farming. They use green manure, so we're not using cow manure. We're using the plant to take care of the soil, and it's just how God intended us to have food, not to be sprayed with chemicals and speed up the process. And so this company is just everything that it checks all the boxes for me. They're 95% plastic free now, so you can actually I'm just gonna grab the bag right here. You can take the label off and you actually can plant the bag in your soil or in your garden, and it's biodegradable. So that's amazing. And I'm just like obsessed with that. So just saving our earth, saving our food system, like it's going to save our lives. And that's why I'm super passionate about that. So like I was mentioning before, a lot of our vitamins and pre-workouts and our whey protein, it's all made with fillers, heavy metals, sugars, and you're only getting a small dose of that protein or vitamin that you're getting. And in the long end, it actually creates more issues to our health. Did you guys know that whey protein, which is what most people use to work out, um, whey protein is a waste product from cheese. So not only are you putting dairy, and I'm not against anyone who drinks dairy or does that, because I still have dairy here and there, but dairy is very acidic for our bodies. It actually calcifies like our pineal gland, for an example, so our third eye. And we don't want our bodies to be too acidic. We want a balance of 70% alkalis to the rest of acidic. So not to say you can't have acidic food, but you just want to be wary of what you're putting into your body a little bit more. And this program is all alkalizing. So you're putting just the most nutrient dense alkalizing food into your body, so you can be at that level of 70-30. So it's amazing. So I mentioned this glyphosate issue that we're having. All our food is being sprayed. How am I going to fix that issue? How am I going to fix my gut issue? And I found Biomedic. So for those who don't know what this stuff is, it's just raw dehydrated food. We use a wind turbine, so there's no heat involved. So you're not losing nutrients from that process as well. But basically, Biomedic is the solution for our glyphosate issue. It's made from herbs and different superfoods, and basically this detoxes 74% of glyphosate out of your body and lowers inflammation by 75%, which is huge. This also helps rebuild your gut bacteria and give you that happy gut that you need. So that solves the one issue. I'm detoxing. I can still go out to eat and eat the food from the grocery store. This is what's going to protect me, essentially. And it's the only thing that has clinical trials that actually detoxes glyphosate out of you safely. It's gentle. You don't feel anything. There's no fillers. There's nothing on it. It's just food, which is what's beautiful about it. So that is just the one part of it that I'm like, okay, I can't live without this. But where am I going to get my nutrients from? If I'm not eating, the food from the grocery store is compromised. Even the food that says that is organic, we don't know 100% if the food at the grocery store that is organic is actually organic. Because the difference between these foods and the food that are organic at the grocery store is we do 7 layers of testing before it even leaves the farm to get to your house and to your door. So we ensure that there's nothing extra on it. We place our farms in specific areas so they're not around other farms that are spraying this chemical. So this company does everything that it can to ensure that you're getting the cleanest source of food ever. So this is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. We're embarking on a 90-day reset where you can really do a deep cleanse in your gut and in your body. And you're not, like I said, you're not running to the bathroom. You're not this is not hurting your stomach or anything. This is good. You're going to feel so alive. I'm on 4.5 months now, and I've never felt like this in my life. So what this ULT consists of. So we have our power shake right here. And for anyone who's working out and they want a little bit extra more protein, we also have chocolate and vanilla flavor for our protein aspect of it. But just our power shake is made from 16 different superfoods: spirulina, wheatgrass, and the list goes on, right? One of these in the morning one cup in the morning, or one little whatever in the morning, equals out to 6 salads. And I have 2 of those a day, so sometimes I'm even having 12 salads. So it's amazing, and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm getting my daily nutrients. This is how I'm getting my energy. This is what's going to reduce my cravings, fuel my cells the way that it's supposed to be fueled. And then we got our super aminos. This is your plant-based protein. This is made from sprouted lentils. And this is what's going to wake my brain up in the morning, because your brain is the most important muscle in your body. And this keeps me alert. This keeps me focused. This keeps me ready to go. But this is not just for your brain. This is also to build your muscle and your protein in your body. So this is absorbed in your bloodstream in 23 minutes. And it also helps tighten your skin. This is an amazing thing. There's 2 grams of protein per tablet. So if you're trying to build a lot, you can definitely like up your protein or your tablets that you're trying to take. But I take this right in the morning, and then if I am going to go work out, I'll take some before I go work out. Then we got our organic superfruit apothecary, which is your night elixir. This is what is going to give you your deep REM reparative sleep. This is also going to lower inflammation in your body. But this has fixed my circadian rhythm, and this has put me in balance with like my sleep schedule. And I feel so restful. It tastes so good, and it's just pure organic tart cherries. It tastes so good. Then at the end of your cleanse, at the end of your month, you are going to do a cleanse, which is gentle. This pulls out parasites out of your body. Parasites control our emotions. They control our cravings, especially sugar cravings. And this helps do a deep colon cleanse as well. So a lot of us are seeing inflammation or weight gain because we aren't flushing. We're not letting waste out of our body. So it's building up in us. So this is just a natural, safe way to detox, all that out of you. And you're not running to the bathroom. Like, you feel good. Like, it's honestly super safe for you. So we have a couple other products which I'll briefly go over, but these are some like pre-workouts, post-workouts, to help with your energy levels. Like, this can't beat this. I have it in my cup right here. This was like what helped me stop drinking coffee. Tastes like fruit punch. It's made from beets. It really helps give you a natural source of energy just made from food. Then we got some super lights, which is really good for, electrolytes, absorption of water. This helps protect your muscles from damage, so on and so forth. This is not just for anyone. This is for anyone. We have for kids and chocolate flavor as well. So this has a mixture of the Power Shake and the Biomedic mixed into it. So they're protecting their guts, and they're getting the daily nutrients that they need. We even have it for dogs because, our dogs are not eating the way that they should be eating as well. So let's protect our family, and let's protect our guts, and like live a life of, full prosperity and abundance. And our dogs are our fur babies too. Like, we got to protect them as well. We also have some extra product here, which is like to promote, healthy digestion and help support a longer, healthier life. It helps with your immunity. So this is a little bit about that. And then I have some testimonials for you here. So we have Nicole. She's living in Cayman Islands. She's been traveling. She is an amazing soul who introduced me to this also. I'm going to have a little video that has a little bit of what she's felt during this process for her. And then we got Brandon. He lives in Ohio, USA. He is working in a gym. He works with people. He's a mindset coach. He is amazing, and I love him as well. So oh, sorry.
I decided to embark on this journey back in 2020 because I was experiencing so much inflammation and early signs of autoimmune disease. So I had a lot of gut bloating, constipation, skin acne, hormone influxes, mood swings, head fog, lots of fatigue in the body. And so I knew that I had to make a conscious decision to change my lifestyle. So I embarked on the 30-day ultimate lifestyle transformation. And this is a wide array of superfoods and ancient plants and gut repair and a really clean source of protein, a nice structure for the body. And ever since then, everything is cleared up for me. Energy levels have increased. It's been actually more than I had expected, and it's become a lifestyle for me. And now I'm just living my best self, and I've turned this into a really, really beautiful heart-centered entrepreneurship.
And that was a little bit about what Nicole has experienced. She's the one who's kind of educated me on this and kind of got me into this, and I'm on a mission, and we're everyone who's aligned with this company, they're really just trying to help out the planet, help out raise the vibration of the planet with, giving people the nutrients that they need to thrive. So we're really on a mission, and this is really for anyone to join in on. I started with myself, and I was like, I just need this for me, and it's turned into an entrepreneurship for myself, and you can take it part-time, full-time, whatever you want. But yeah, she mentioned acne. That was a huge part of my journey of why I started doing it, and look how beautiful her skin is. She is a goddess. So this is Brandon a little bit. This is a little part of an interview that I caught him in, and it's really, I like this video.
Other gym owners, personal trainers, talking more on like the superfood side. Why does it make sense for them to have something to refer their clients to? And this specifically.
Well, outside of the fact, because I used to be that guy, like, oh, I don't know supplements or anything like that. My clients can eat real food. Okay. No, they're not. We don't, like, if you've been in coaching any length of time, you know that compliance with nutrition is the hardest part. And they're looking for something, and they will find something, and it's not going to be the quality of Purium. Because you want them to go to Whole Foods, but they're not going to even make that food consistently. When they're motivated, absolutely. But we're looking for consistency. And think about the pandemic, how much stress people are under. When you're stressed out, you're not intentional, you're habitual. So if they don't already have healthy habits, how are they going to stay consistent with a healthy habit? And there's so many other pieces of their life falling apart. So what I love about Purium is it makes it convenient for people to get quality. And so it really bridges the gap, because people go to, GNC or their favorite social media influencer and buying that stuff. All that stuff is the same product, white labeled into different things. And it's just a bunch of chemicals. This is not a supplement company. It's a food manufacturing facility that put their foods in a supplement form for convenience. So that's what I really love about it, is the ability to get our clients the top of the line organic nutrition. And if you think about it, less than 5% of the food sold in our country is organic. So the fact, and most people live in a food desert, so they're not even getting quality anyway. So I grew up in a food swamp. You know what I mean? So it's not only is it a desert where you can't get it, you have immediate access to low quality food. This really evens the playing field and allows organic nutrition to be delivered directly to your client's door, and allow you to support them in a community that co-supports. Because sometimes you post stuff that inspires my clients, right? So it's just amazing that it's not all on your shoulders. You have a community to support you.
So these are some before and after pictures that I have as well. So initially, when I first started my journey, I lost like 10 pounds within like the first month and a half. My stepdad lost like 12 pounds, I think, in like 3 weeks. Yeah, it's crazy. You lose that inflammation right away. And obviously, if you're trying to build muscle and you're trying to, like, you go to the gym and everything, like, you definitely can work on that. We have pro boxers using it. We got pro lifters. These are just 19 days apart, day 1 and day 19. And you can see how much the aminos kick in for them. Aminos are amazing for building. It's all plant-based, absorbs, and you get 99% of that plant-based protein into your muscle. It's bioavailable that quickly in 23 minutes. So it's amazing. This is I lost a lot of my photos, so I don't have too much, but this was my skin before I started, and then this is 3 weeks after, how much it cleared up in just 3 weeks of me just taking care of my gut. Now I'm on month 4 or 5, and my skin is looking so good. I obviously still have my days here and there because I'm still detoxing. It's a journey. It's not going to be perfect right off the bat, but it has been such an amazing improvement for me. And then we're just coming to the end. We have a couple products reviews. Yeah, there's product reviews on the website, so if you guys want to look at it, you can definitely look at some reviews there. But maximize your benefits. So if you sign up today, you start up your 90-day transformation, you receive a $100 off gift card towards your ULT, your ultimate lifestyle transformation. You earn rewards every time you purchase, and we actually have like 3 and 3 on some products. So actually a lot of our products. So when you buy the product 3 times, which this is like not a 90-day or 30-day transformation, this is a lifestyle thing. This is how you're going to get your nutrients. This is how you're going to protect yourself from, glyphosate. So this is something that you could really like luck out on with, reward points, and even like 3 and 3, because I've already got like free packages and free products just from, purchasing my food for myself. We got Smart Order, which is like it gets sent to your house right away, monthly, and it's set up so you don't have to like stress about it. And guess what? You got 60-day money back guarantee. So you can try it out for the 60-day, and if you are not feeling it, then you get your money back and you get to try it. And if you decide that like this is something that you want to take into a business, you take it into a business. Time, location, freedom. And if you find 2 people to join you on your ultimate lifestyle transformation, that pays for your package as well. So why not find a friend or find a partner that you can join up with and do it together, and then you can do it for free, and then that person can find other people, and then it could be a really big group transformation. This is for everyone, and everyone needs this. So with this, you're sharing a message, you're contributing to saving the soil, saving the planet, and saving humanity. As well with this, you join weekly and bi-weekly mindset, business calls, health calls. You join a community of like-minded individuals, and you can learn so much through these people. So I'm here to share this message with people, and I'm just so excited to get this out there. This is my mission. So yeah, this is it. So if you are looking to get started, you can follow me on my transformation page. You could also, if you have your phone out, you can do a QR to sign you up to get you started. But you could also save with me and get you started on your ULT. So I'm just going to exit out of this. All right. So is there any questions? I know there's some people here, some people aren't, but yeah, that was my little slide. No? All right. I'm just going to end the recording, but I really appreciate everyone who came out and the energy you took to watch this. And yeah, I appreciate it. And this has just transformed my life. And I'm just trying to share this with other people because everyone needs to hear about this and feel like their best self that they've ever felt. Because for the longest time, I didn't know that I was hiding another person inside of me. And this has brought me out to the surface a lot more, and I didn't realize I needed it as much as I needed it. And a lot of people like to say, well, like I'm not sick, I don't need to worry about that. It's like, this is to prevent you. So I am just looking for my future. I'm looking towards, like, if I have family or kids, like I want to take care of myself now and take care of the gut issues that I didn't even know I had, and help the planet in the process of it. Why not? So yeah, thank you everyone.